And we went straight to Cambridge, to Harvard. And I finished my master's over there. I worked a little bit in Sarasota, and I was the director of the Associate AIA, and I invited Chad Oppenheim to talk in the conference. And I met him, and we made good friends, and he invited me to come to Miami to work with him.
So you went off on your own. So what was that experience like? What was it like going from a partnership or working for somebody to being on your own?
It's hard, especially because it was 2008. 2008 was the worst time to do it, but it was something very personal. I needed to do it, and I found myself working internationally. So basically, although I'm a Miami-based architect and designer, my clientele is mostly international. So we do a lot of work in the islands, the Caribbean, Colombia, Brazil. We did very nice houses. And now that the market is picking up, we're doing some Miami-based clients.
So how have you seen, in the short amount of time you were here, how have you seen this place evolve a little bit?
Well, a lot, especially because, of course, Miami is always cyclical, but at this point it's very interesting because all these young families from South America, they're moving here, and they're more inclined towards modern architecture, and we are very few that we're doing modern architecture.
What's the difference between doing 10 Museum Park and then doing a house? Or doing a huge monster, a casino, and in Vegas, and then doing a house? What's the difference in scale?
Well, the difference is the team, obviously. When you do one of these projects, like in the office at Oppenheim, it's an amazing talent, a lot of talent, project managers. I mean, you have a whole structure. It's also, those projects are very interesting because, if you will, there's no passion, in a sense, involved. I mean, you don't have to deal with the client day by day, and they're very passionate about it, and they change stuff. These are more about deadlines and hitting those deadlines. So that's the main difference. It's a little bit more abstract than going into a home, because you're dealing with people's life, actually. So there's an overload of brands. You have the Europeans, you have the Italians, you have the Germans, and now you have Ornare. So with Europeans, it's pretty interesting. It's very slick design, very simple, but from the standpoint of a Latin American person, you want a little bit more of warmth. You don't want a white box with a white kitchen, and Ornare comes to the market with these options of warm, but it's also slick, and that's the reason we use Ornare.